Chapter 4. Your Natal Chart as a Quantum Code. The blueprint beneath all timelines. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. Pythagoras. Your natal chart is more than a sky snapshot. It is a multidimensional code, a spiritual encryption embedded with light, sound, and math. It is the energetic fingerprint of your soul's expression in this particular timeline. But here's the question we explore in this chapter. What if your chart is not a one-time download, but a continuously broadcasting frequency, echoing through alternate versions of reality? Your chart as a vibrational signature. In quantum physics, the idea of frequency is key. Everything vibrates, everything emits energy. That includes planets, stars, and, yes, you. At the moment of your birth, the alignment of celestial bodies becomes your signature frequency, not unlike a chord struck in a vast cosmic symphony. Your sun, your tone of vitality, your moon, your emotional rhythm, your rising, your waveform of perception, your planetary aspects, the intervals and harmonics of your consciousness. This vibrational signature is unique, and yet it can resonate with alternate versions of itself across dimensions. The code remains, but it may express itself in slightly different frequencies depending on the timeline you inhabit. What is a quantum code? A quantum code is not linear, it's non-local. It can exist in multiple states until observed. It holds probability, potential, entanglement, collapse into form. When applied to your birth chart, probability, the full range of how your planetary placements can express, potential, the unmanifest versions of you waiting to be activated, entanglement, how your soul across timelines may be energetically linked, collapse, how focusing on your chart brings one version of you into the foreground. So when you pull up your natal chart, you're not just viewing a static image, you're engaging with a living multidimensional program, and the way you interpret it determines which line of the code becomes active in your life. Astrology as sacred geometry in motion. Look deeper at your chart. The trines, squares, conjunctions, they are angles, ratios, arcs. They are sacred geometric relationships. Your birth chart forms a complex mandala of interconnected data points that mirror Platonic solids, flower of life patterns, tetrahedral harmonics, toroidal energy flows. Each planet is not just in a sign, it's in relationship with every other planet, echoing vibrational mathematics similar to musical tuning systems. Just like a song can be remixed without losing its essence, your chart can shift across timelines, yet maintain core harmonic ratios that anchor your soul identity. The chart behind the chart. In multiverse theory, we could imagine a meta-chart, an original, pre-incarnational pattern that exists outside of time. The chart you see is simply one readout of that code, customized for this lifetime's lessons. But in another timeline, a different rising sign could reveal a different path of embodiment. The same Venus placement may express as celibacy here, erotic devotion there. Retrogrades may shift forward, unlocking timelines that feel more progressed or accelerated. Your meta chart is the soul's fingerprint. Your natal chart is the fingerprint in this incarnation. Your multiversal charts are the fingerprints of your alternate selves. Quantum coding and karma. Every line in your chart is a choice point, a line of code that you can either run, repeat, debug, heal, or rewrite, transcend. You may be living out code from past timelines, karma, entangled timelines, ancestral or parallel versions of you, or current collapse potentials, transits. This view empowers you to stop seeing your chart as a sentence and start seeing it as a sandbox. Use planetary energies with more intention. Understand fate as pre-programmed potential, not imprisonment. chart activation, across dimensions. Ever feel like a planet woke up in your chart years later, or like an old pattern suddenly returned, even though you thought you'd transcended it? You may be experiencing quantum chart echoes, a version of you in another timeline making a big decision, an ancestral resonance aligning with your soul code, a shift in your observation that collapsed new aspects of your chart into action. This is not just metaphor, it's how quantum behavior operates: entanglement, latency, and interference. Coming up next, in Chapter 5, we'll explore what happens when charts diverge, how slight variations in time, location, or consciousness create completely different versions of you. We'll examine how transits might shift in other timelines and explore practical examples of these divergences in action.